Rolling. I am here to protect you. Okay, I do what I fucking want to do. Okay, you go back to go back into the darkness. I don't even give a fuck. Go. No. Where is it? What is up, morons? Kids today night and every living being able to use the World Wide Web. I think I fail as being a trick. I have another Jazzo vlog, and this is what I call my lazy hairdo. My fucking information on this thing where the robots want to like destroy me off of. And if I didn't have the camera, I would not be wearing pants right now either. Anyway, this is the Channel Jazz sort of vlog. I'm going to be discussing possibilities of who could be the SmackDown General Manager coming this brand new brand split. It's been ages since we had a brand split, and I cannot be more excited for it. Be our last chance of fucking making SmackDown great again. And I remember when I was younger, I used to think SmackDown was the holy grail of, you know, fucking everything that exists into this planet. Yeah, possibly we're going to be having Shane and Triple H, you know, whole conflict going on. You know, all this hype when it comes around the Authority. And let's get rolled in here. They're putting into the whole perspective of how they're going to both be running the two different shows. Why would we want to watch the same old crap? But then again, Cena exists still, so like we can't get rid of him into a pit of fire or else we'll lose so much profit. In my opinion, I believe these are the human beings that could fit that category beautifully, and that who could be running that show entirely while another McMahon will be running Monday Night Raw. This is my #1 choice, and if this bra is becoming see-through because the light is not my fault, alright? Human being that could be chosen to give him the possibility for this to continue what he loves so passionately and not, you know, twist up his body into an African pretzel. My boy, The Bryan. Now, it was just this past February that Daniel Bryan injured his neck so critically that resulted him into his retirement bench for good. Being in the industry for as long as he has, throughout the entire years like a madman, for just the love of your fans, can actually put a toll on your body. It doesn't mean you can't continue what you love so deeply in your fire-breathing dragon heart. And even that, Bryan has recently took the opportunity of being the commentator for July's WWE Cruiserweight Classic, which is gonna be oh yes. So why not put him in control of a brand that is surrounded by his work he admired? That is if they call up Finn Balor. It's honestly a perfect fit. Next on the list, besides getting fucked over by Rollins in one singles match, it's a Sting. Sting is known to be one of the most greatest talents that ever set foot in a ring. And when I mean a ring, I mean a WCW ring. Because when he was in WCW, he was mind-blowing. And he connected with the fans in like so many ways. Like he was over it with the fans down there. And he is still, till this day, seen in WCW as one of the greatest performers that has ever existed. He was up there with the likes of Hulk Hogan and like Ric Flair back in like the 80s, early 90s. That's until WCW went out of business. And that's when Sting casually went into his decade-long nap. The point of this is, even though the WWE has fucked him over more times than can actually been imagined, should I say treated poorly, it doesn't mean they can still reconnect their bond and place him in a position that can actually give him more exposure and more deserving treatment than he did when he returned for in-ring action. And it gives him an opportunity to do something that he hasn't done before. But the likelihood of this happening is like 0 to none. But it's not a terrible concept. I mean, Sting has been one of the last performers that has stuck around for this long. If not Sting, then expect me to come out there with white face paint and fucking slapping Stephanie McMahon around with like a rubber chicken. Since we're on the topic of legends, let's go into the deep depths of an alleyway of an abandoned restaurant with like 28 weeks old rotten dead rats and like, you know, overleft lasagna that has been sitting there for more than a decade with like green and pus and everything that is mentioned in there. It's okay, you can dump me in a pile of thumbtacks any day. It's the most former ridiculous human being soul himself that may be more immortal than Undertaker himself. Mick Foley. Now Mick Foley is known to be one who has many different types of positions over his longest career. He was known to be the one who got his internal organs fucked in his very first WWE matchup, slowly becoming the most famously known The Three Faces of Foley, and saying how you not dead yet maniac who had plenty of incredible matches with fucking Terry Funk. Statistic but broken I'll see you in your dreams while Paul Bearer fucking groans like the lovable cuddly. Those 3 strippers that you were just dancing with will not be shining you once you guys go to the back. He was also known to be the Raw commissioner. Then spiraled the on again off again disappearance and reappearances, especially when it needed somebody for Del Rio to run over with a car dressed as Santa. The point is, Mick Foley isn't shy to be the comedian that he is, so placing him in the position of a general manager for SmackDown, it will give us more laughs and entertainments that we so much enjoy from all he needs to do is to allow me to go out with his fucking daughter and we'll all be set. And lastly, oh my god, my total favorito de all of them. This deserves a dance. One of the biggest names that has actually left this particular company for the longest time, not this industry per se though, is my overall favorite of, you know, all time, not counting that one particular. Don't be mad at me, babe. It was probably reported around like a week ago that Kurt Angle actually had an interview with someone that, do not quote me on this, that around 6 weeks or maybe 7 weeks by now, that Kurt Angle actually had a meeting with both Vinnie Mac and Hunter discussing his position of coming back, you know, a possible opportunity to come back into WWE for a return. And that meeting actually ended positive. But do I see Kurt Angle actually return to WWE? Definitely. If any time is the best time, it will honestly be right now, since the brand split is underway and everything of the sort of the Authority is starting to boil down. And so, not necessarily as an in-ring talent, has had different occasions where he actually broke his neck and actually went into major injuries, resulting in, you know, this long-term effect. Now that American Alpha has actually lost the tag team, NXT Tag Team Championships, and also there's a possibility of them and Finn Balor slowly moving up their ranks onto the main. What better human being to be in charge of this upcoming amazing roster than one of the most incredible in-ring talents that has ever been, technical wrestler that has ever been, Kurt Angle. So yeah, that is all that I have for this video today, because I need to do something quick and it's been like fucking ages since I done anything. Why am I clapping like this? Because I don't even know probably because I'm a fucking penguin in the making. So yeah, those are my possibilities of who could possibly be the general manager of I keep saying Friday Night SmackDown, like Tuesday Night SmackDown or whatever you want to call it, fucking Strawberry. If the Authority of Stephanie McMahon and Shane doesn't boil over and it goes into something and it swifts this way into possibly maybe be a Hunter and Shane McMahon rivalry. Who knows? I mean, have you not seen the interview with Shane, the same opinion with Hunter? He's all like, well, he makes my sister happy, so boom, 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 sobbing my life away because of this one incident that never took place. Just like the same incident that never took place with Steph and AJ Lee. I mean, like, come on, how can you do that to us? I mean, come on, it's just like for today. Thanks for watching, you guys. If you like this video, remember to comment below of your suggestions of who could possibly be the general manager of Raw, or your opinions on Hunter and Stephanie and Shane and all this fucking bundled up ravioli. Remember to like this video if you liked it. Remember to also subscribe to my channel because I upload so rarely. So yeah. Bye guys.
Well, I don't want to eat his eyes because that will destroy the vision, so I'll eat his butt.